Hi, everybody. This video is intended to be a walkthrough of the features of this site, and I'm just going to start off with a quick look at our purpose here. Everything that you'll find on this site has been curated from a variety of sources, and we've tried to give credit where credit's due. If we didn't give credit to someone, feel free to let us know. But really what it is a crowdsourced space for tech integration ideas for teachers. One of the things that I hope that it brings is it fills the gaps on some pieces that maybe have been missing so far. We're going to start off just real quick taking a look at the tech standards. So the International Society for Technology and Education is also known as ISTE. This is just a connection to the standards that they provide. These are specific to educators. They're student standards as well. I just wanted to make everybody aware of these standards. If you click on one of these, it gives you a more detailed breakdown of what those standards would be. Another feature of this page is this feed over here. This is ISTE's Twitter feed, and so for everything ISTE related, you can find information on this page. Going over to digital citizenship, this is one of the areas where I felt like we needed to have a few resources that people could utilize as needed. And so there's two resources here. One of them comes from Common Sense Education, Common Sense Media, and the other comes from Google. And so depending on what it is you're looking for, you can investigate either one of those just simply by clicking on them, and it'll take you to more information. It also gives us a bit of background information on digital citizenship, a little video that explains what's going on, and then the standards specific for students in those areas. One of the most valuable things, I hope, is this G Suite page. And really, these are the key applications in G Suite that I feel like we as teachers are using, as educators we're using, and there's a lot to them. And so I wanted to make sure that we had a place where foundationally we could make sure that everybody had the training that they needed, but also a place where they could get ideas for integration and maybe go a little bit further. So let's take a look at one of these. I'm just going to go to Docs. And so what you'll find on this page, and you'll find it on each of them, is a tutorial provided by Google, and you can scroll through this and move through this as needed. It's got different sections. You could also pop out and go to the G Suite Learning Center if you wanted to. But what I think is nice about this organization is that you have a feed curated on each side of each one of these G Suite pages that's specific to the application. So all of the information, all these links and ideas, integration ideas, tips, tricks, things, they're all specific to Google Docs. If I go to, let's say, slides, we have a similar setup here. We have the tutorial that's embedded on the page. We have the feed on this side that's specific to Google Slides, so how you could use Google Slides in your classroom. There's also a feature where if you wanted to get started on a slideshow, you're inspired, you can click this and it will start a new slideshow. And I'll show you that real quick. You can see up comes a blank Google Slides presentation ready to go if you are logged into your Google account. Sliding down below, a lot of these sites, pages in this site will also have video tutorials. This is a playlist curated by the Tech Teach Grow team. And the videos that are down here are again intended to provide you with the most up-to-date information regarding whatever application you're investigating. The Twitter page is simply Tech Teach Grow's feed, and anything that we are, all of the EduHeroes that we're following out there, any new updates from Google, any of those sorts of things, we're going to send to this feed either through retweet or original tweet to give you as much information as we can. So this is a combination of all those curated pages scrambled together. And we thought we would give it to you in both ways. And again, if you're not a Twitter person, you can just come to this page and kind of scroll through and take a look and see what's out there and what's new. The last thing I'm going to go over in this video is the resources page. And there's some great things here. And I won't go into a ton of detail, but I just want you to know how this works and be able to explore it a little bit. Again, this is intended to discover and engage future forward instruction designed to enhance the student learning experience. So really, that's what it's all about. All of these things are intended to be future forward and enhance that learning experience. Um, and so the first thing I want to show you is just the very first one. Hashtag Tech Forward is sort of a digital magazine, and it's got multiple volumes. We do one about once a month, multiple volumes of resources for teachers, things to try, suggestions. These are LinkedIn. And we have an edition for elementary and also secondary. So we're trying to be as tailored as we can with the information that's out there. This is a great thing that you can be aware of and follow. Each time we add a new volume, we just add a page. So as you can see, I'm clicking through. That's who curates these. But we have 3 of them, and you can see you can just kind of scroll through there. You can also maximize the page, any of those sorts of things. If we're back on the resources page, there's information about HyperDocs, great stuff for tech integration. Information about Chrome extensions, apps, and some things out there. Sites that will help with reviews and teacher tips on using different apps, some background on the 21st century skills, the 4 C's, communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity. The applied digital skills are some great ready-to-use video lessons straight from Google intended to teach digital skills connected to real life. We have teacher tips from Google educators. This is a source curated by Google, tips from actual teachers on how they're integrating G Suite products into their classroom. And then the last thing takes you back to our HSD JITR site, which is the just-in-time technical educational resources. Those are more specific to HSD, and also some of the basics, making sure that your tech is working, some of those types of tutorials, less on integration. So hopefully you'll find some resources here. We're open to feedback. We'd love to hear what you would like to have on this site, but we wanted to start somewhere, and Tech Teach Grow is it. Also, down at the bottom of each page, there's a reminder to please follow us on Twitter for the most up-to-date information.